Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Reign of Reflections. It's by Lionbite Games, and this is only Chapter 1. This is all that's been released so far on Steam, and it's currently $19 US. It looks like a cross between a sort of visual novel and a tactical strategy game, from what I could tell, but I haven't played any of it to know, so we're going to come into this completely blind. So without further ado, let's hit new game.
It's the 22nd century. Humankind has become infertile. Surrounded by hostile wastelands, we struggle, on the verge of extinction. But there is still hope. Last child from a natural pregnancy.
I feel like this was a movie. Wasn't this Children of Men's story?
I used to appreciate being left alone with my thoughts at night. Now it just feels haunting. I keep worrying about the future. Turning my back on everything I've believed in. Leaving my entire world behind. I have to remind myself that this is bigger than any single one of us. The child must be set free, so that she can save us all. New message on my Bracecom.
All right. Encrypted sender, huh?
Confirmation. Well, I just received confirmation. Operation Diffuse is moving ahead. I'll be on location at 1 a.m. tonight. This is it. I hope you're still in, that you haven't changed your mind.
What does Luca have to say from 2 days ago?
Hey, Will. I'm just letting you know that I've worked out the logistics. Now, I got a hold of this boat, and it'll carry us across the trench. Then it's just a matter of passing through the temple, climbing the pipe up to the waste plant, and entering the labs through the freight elevator. Now, I think we got ourselves a solid plan here. Well, solid enough, considering the circumstances. I'll ping you when it's time to roll.
What does our dad have to say?
Daughter, I'm sorry to bother you an hour after you left for the night, but you have to hear this. The Year 1 reflections just passed the final tests with flying colors. That means they should be ready to wake up. What a milestone in our work. I am so glad to have had you by my side through all of it. We should schedule a night off to celebrate.
What dad calls his daughter? Are they purposely trying to keep her name? Well, we assume her name is Will, right? So I assume for Wilma, maybe. Yeah, that's a bit weird. How about Mother?
I haven't heard from you in quite a while, dear. I hope you haven't forgotten about what we last discussed. Listen, I've reissued your travel clearance to Fexus. It's valid for another 30 days, starting now. Please, make it here this time. If only for the sake of your little old mother. I do miss you.
Oh, achievement unlocked, keen listener. Wow, that was an easy achievement. Okay.
Luke will be waiting for me in the trench. I need to get there now.
What is with all the busts?
My art has always been therapeutic work.
Oh, that's your therapy, huh? Okay. Bed area, keyboard?
My compositions are never really finished. Just abandoned.
Well, this is interesting. I'm glad it's holding my hand on how to play the piano, because I can't. So it's nice that the game's like, here's where you gotta click. I get another Chivo for playing the entire thing. Oh, ooh, she's going to town. Yep. Yep, I did. Alright. How about the speaker? Oh, it's just play. I was just playing random music. Okay. Get some mood music going. Oh, there's a painting.
We're getting you out tonight, sweetie.
I guess that's the child, huh? It's on the computer. Oh, Willona. Willona Hearts. Okay. It wasn't Wilma, it was Willona. My pictures. In Mother's Arms. Oh, so is it her kid?
Where did we go wrong?
Oh no, that's her mother. That's what it is. Graduation with Dad.
Best day of my life. Ignorance is bliss.
Huh. Personal stuff. Cloak development notes. After completely throwing out the phased array optics solution and instead stitching actual Planck scales together, I think I have actually officially reached a quantum level of scope. Oh, she's actually trying to make a cloaking device? Interesting. It doesn't feel as groundbreaking as it probably should. Then again, most of this tech is readily available to special law enforcement units. This is just a homemade, hopefully functioning version of the same thing. I think the thing kind of works, though, which is good. I should give it a proper field test as soon as possible. Note to self, come up with a cute name for the cloak, or possibly a witty series of words amounting to the acronym CLOAK. Covert locomotion and orientation action contraption? Complex light emitting anti-knowing I'm there device? No. Cloak is just fine. Untitled draft. A tower in a sea of sand and dirt, built from sand and dirt. A creation seeking its creator's demise, thoughts scattered in the wasteland. Rebuilding without ever having built. Hacking practice? Okay, remote hack.
Right then. Time for some hacking warm-up.
Remote hacking. Willona can manipulate various electronic devices using her remote hack ability. Hacking a device involves breaking its security by unlocking hacking nodes in order to reach a function node. Some node maps contain multiple paths of varying difficulty, while others branch out and lead to different function nodes. Okay. For some reason that sounds like it's more complicated than it actually is. Practice scenario 1. Firewall practice. I guess we'll do firewall practice scenario 1.
I'll start with the firewall hacks.
Rotate a cube to fit. Click and drag to use the arrow icons to rotate. Rotate a cube to fit that? What? Oh, I see. Okay. And then we just rotate it this way. Oh. That's going to be really difficult for me, because 3D spatial
Just need to
orientation
rotate the shapes to fit the outlines.
was never my forte. Now, matrix math, on the other hand, I could do. This is going to be weird.
Snap right into place.
What the frig do we do here? Okay. How does this thing work? Let's go. Oh, there it is. Alright. Good thing I'm doing the practice, I guess. Yeah, this rotates around this way, sorta.
Satisfying. That's the angle.
Like that. Okay. Then line breach, practice scenario 1.
Time for some breach hacking.
Reach the goal and outrun the approaching security system. Move the accelerating ball by clicking on the highlighted tiles. Okay.
Go.
So it's kind of like a weird golf
Just
game,
need
like
to
mini
get the
golf
core
game.
into the dock.
Except things don't move very quickly. Oh, I guess it's getting momentum. It's going faster as it goes.
Score.
Okay. Interesting. Oh wow, this is going to be a thing. Oh, and this reflects off of there.
Wall bounce.
Okay. Communications hack. Well, these are certainly
Last
interesting
Comms
mini games. Comms, right-click to create a ping wave that reacts to audio. Watch the wave carefully and move the peg towards the audio source by clicking on adjacent tiles. Alright, so...
I haven't heard from you in quite a while there. I hope you haven't forgotten about what we lost.
Audio source, okay. Let's move down here.
First,
I'm getting
listen,
closer.
I've reissued your travel clearance.
Yes, getting there.
Okay.
Pinging the source will guide me in the right direction.
Oh well, just letting you know that I've worked out the logistics.
So this way.
Now
Warmer.
carry us across the trench. There's just a matter of passing through the temple, climbing. The pipe up
No,
to the waist
wrong
band,
direction.
entering the ropes through the floor.
Yeah, wrong direction.
Hey, Will,
So close
just letting
now.
you know that I've worked.
There it is.
Alright.
Warmer. The pickups will give me more moves.
Yeah, okay. The pickups will give me more moves. They say.
With flying colors. Daughter, sorry to bother you, and
Alright, there it is. Achievement well prepared. Cool. Hacking calibration complete. Awesome.
Could do this in my sleep by now.
Alright. And then a bookshelf.
Tactile feeling of paper. Always felt more true.
This is our bed. She's reading 7th Fantasy. I'm betting that's not an intellectual book. Let's see. Where do we want to go here? Anything over this way? Alright, I guess we're heading out then, I guess. Or, okay. There's more to this house than what I thought. Cloak testing device. Power charge. Cloak controller. Items. Invisibility for beginners.
Certainly didn't make me feel smart.
And she's got, what's she got? She got a rooster, an elephant, a panda, a turtle or tortoise, and a unicorn. Because, you know, you're going to draw real things, you might as well draw a unicorn.
Working title. Animals I wish I'd seen.
Okay. Cloak testing device. Ooh. Fancy. Butler bobblehead. Oh, that's kind of the cheapest.
Delivery in progress.
Meal delivery vehicle. That's got to be the cheapest bobblehead ever. It doesn't even. It's just an electronic bobble. Where's the fun in that? You
I
know,
hope this battery pack is enough to power the cloak.
the old spring. Power charge. Instantly recharges battery power to compatible devices. And then we have a cloak controller.
I wish I had more time to work on my cloak. It hasn't even been field tested. Well, no time for that now.
Activates controller for Wallona's cloak prototype. Integrated into her coat. Convenient. Alright.
Mother.
Oh,
Can't be a coincidence.
Mother's calling. Mother dearest is calling.
I should figure out what she knows.
Oh, there you are. What a relief. I was afraid I wouldn't get a hold of you.
Responses indicate branching paths in the conversation. You can only select one. You sound worked up. What's going on?
You sound worked up, Mother. What's going on?
There are reports of terrorist activity escalating in one city. I really fear for your safety, Willona.
Topics allow you to explore multiple subjects in succession. Okay. Who are these supposed terrorists?
Who are these supposed terrorists?
It's a group that calls itself the Infrareds. You've heard of them, I'm sure. Well, these infra-rats have been a pest in one city for quite some time now. And according to my intel, they are planning something big.
This music is interesting. It's an interesting choice of music. What kind of terrorist activity?
What kind of terrorist activity?
The terrorists want to tear down the society we've worked so hard to build. Seems they know exactly which strings to pull.
How'd you learn about this?
How did you learn about this threat?
Well, as minister, I have access to classified intelligence, after all.
What's your source on this?
What's your source on this?
Willona, you know I'm not at liberty to say.
Shouldn't press her.
Kind of like trying to put my finger on the music. The music it's got like the electronic synth in it, but it's also it almost at points reminds me of Breath of the Wild. You know, in the beginning when you first wake up and stuff, or when you do one of the dungeons. You know, the quote unquote dungeons.
Any chance we can pick this up tomorrow?
Let me get to the point first. In view of the infrared threat, I've arranged for you to be escorted safely out of one city tonight.
Mother, I'm a grown woman. I can take care of myself.
Mother, I'm a grown woman. I can take care of myself.
It's not about your ability. In this family, we take care of each other.
Sure, let's bring some angst into it.
Do we? If I'm not mistaken, you were the one who left me and Father behind.
Oh, Alona. This again. When I was offered the minister position in Fexis, I saw a chance to make a difference for all of us. Serving the people is a duty, an honor.
What I meant to say was, I miss you, Mother. That was my way of saying, I miss you, Mother. I always had a feeling it was more of a career move.
I always had a feeling it was more of a career move.
That's not fair. I've worked so hard for this family, weighed in our best interests every step of the way.
Yeah, well, who died and made you matriarch? Oh, wait.
I've been there for you.
Let's go full Jensen. I never asked for this.
Well, I never asked for any of it.
Maybe you don't always know what's best for you, Willona.
And you do?
And you do?
In these matters, I do believe I am more capable of making informed decisions.
Still, you have to leave the decision with me.
Still, you have to leave the decision with me.
I wish there was a better solution. But with the terrorists, they're forcing my hand.
Well, allowing for paranoia and fear to take control is letting the terrorists win.
Allowing for paranoia and fear to take control, that's letting the terrorists win.
Oh, you're being too idealistic, Willona. I could never forgive myself if something happened to you while I still had the power to intervene.
I assure you, nothing will happen to me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Lockdown in effect.
Seriously?
Seriously, Mother.
I do not much care for that tone, Willona. Our top priority is getting you out of harm's way. Your escort should arrive shortly. Everything will be fine as soon as we're together.
Call ended.
Shouldn't have answered that call.
Mother's interference could jeopardize the whole operation. I made a promise to Luke. Can't back out now.
Icon or inventory. Okay, inventory. Just got a brace comm and a cloak controller. A power charge. Find a way to reach the trench. Okay, got it.
A lockdown. Like that's ever going to hold me back.
Remote hack.
This shouldn't be too difficult.
Alright, well we just practice all these remote hacking, right? Right, there's that. Okay, and this that way. There we go.
That did the trick.
Alright, breach door, security mainframe. Security levels 2 out of 3, huh? Longer moves to increase speed, shorter moves to slow down and gain more control. Alright, let's gain some speed here.
I'm going too fast. Should slow down.
There it is.
There we go.
Disengage lockdown.
There. Got it.
Free of home. Lots of achievements. Before we go anywhere, though, coffee table. What is our coffee table book?
Interesting read on how we handle the artificials. We treated them so badly. Betrayed their trust. No wonder they finally turned on us.
The recall and the uprise. So we've had AI. The AI uprising already happened. And a whiskey bottle of Golden Phoenix.
Never got around to cleaning up after Dad's visit.
You and your dad were drinking whiskey straight? Ooh, well, that's an interesting family, isn't it?
The red leaves. A curious phenomenon.
The red leaves. And then there's our work table. And I'm assuming that's about everything. There's a
I've
kitchen.
mostly ordered in. It may have been a bit too convenient.
Yeah, your kitchen's really, really bare. Really bare. Even barer than mine, which is incredible. All right, let's get our coats. Our cloaking coats. All right. Awesome. And exits. A lot of failed deliveries over here. That must be, it must be UPS.
By all means. Thank you.
Error.
Piece of junk.
Thank you. Rebooting. Thank you. Thank you.
Shut up already. Oh. Sorry about that. Can I help you?
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
These delivery bots are stuck in some kind of navigational loop. Automation only gets you so far, apparently.
Alright, now we got topics.
So, why bother with automation if they can't even find their way around here?
Good question. The bots lack any reasoning. Their routines are too basic. It'd be a whole lot easier if we could use sentience again, you know. But I'll take a stupid bot over a rebellious one any day.
Ah, that's interesting. That's a good way of phrasing it. It's like they had an AI rebellion, but they still need the automation that comes with all that AI, so they just said, well, you can still have bots, but they have to be really, really dumb bots. Huh.
Why don't people just start picking up their own things?
That would actually make a lot of sense. But you're going to have a hard time finding anyone wanting to do a bot's job.
Yep.
I'm a scientist. Maybe I can help in some way.
At this point, I'm pretty much open to any suggestions.
Have you tried turning them off and on again? Apparently they run Windows.
Have you tried turning them off and on again?
Yes, of course I tried that. I even tried smacking them about. Mostly just to vent my frustration, though.
I don't know. The Fonz is a valid fixer-upper.
How about opening them up?
Already did. I'm sure replacing some parts would help. If I had any spares. But I'm pretty sure it's a software issue.
Well, I could try hacking them.
I could try hacking the bots.
I would certainly not officially approve of any such actions, if you catch my meaning.
Alright, let's see what these bots are doing. Oh, just we have to hack them in order to do a hard reboot of Butler OS? Alright.
Shouldn't be too hard to gain access.
Put this around this way. What in the hell? There it is. I told you I'm not good at spatial reasoning at all.
That should do the trick.
Alright, breach intrusion detection system. That's not going to work.
It's all about momentum. The core is going to speed up.
Are you sure this is within your area of expertise?
Yeah. Just cool your horses, lady. I'll give you expertise. You just wait. Alright, hard reboot.
Delivery in progress.
Would you look at that?
Thank you.
Yeah, what the bot said. Whew. You may have just saved my night. Maybe even my job.
No problem.
It was no problem, really.
Guess I should brush up on my hacking skills. Now, let's see what else I need to take care of around here. Thought I assigned a repair bot to take care of that. The bot sustained...
Okay.
Bolts. Mother must have sent for them. Here goes nothing. I should hack into their comms. Listen in.
Alright, establish frequency forwarding connection. There it is.
Squad 07T2 has arrived at subject's location, over.
This is the Arbiter. Do not intervene. Stand by on site.
Affirmative. Standing by. Now eyes on that door. Got it.
The cloak. One used drained a full battery. Should have gotten around to that field test sooner.
Great. Forward or left? Let's try left. Screens? Is that her looking back at us or something else? Look out window. Can we see
to
where everybody's
reach
at?
the elevators, I'll need to go around.
Okay. I just wanted to go down there to see if I could see something. Like see where the patrols are at.
Oh, great.
Hey, officer. The line is still open. Quit doing that. Sorry, I got that song stuck in my head. Yeah, well,
Terrible whistler.
Need to power my cloak. Maybe I could salvage more power from that broken down bot.
Error. Obstruction.
Oh, encounter. Alright. In encounters, players and enemies take turns acting on a grid. Each turn provides 2 action points. For every character, these can be spent on movement and other player actions. Some actions, such as cloaking and interacting with objects, do not require spending action points.
Need to think strategically about this.
Okay. Click on the indicate tile next to the broken bot. Click again to confirm movements.
What's that sound?
Yeah, I figured she was going to make a sound going through there.
Bolt heard that. I've raised suspicion.
Encounters are entirely based on characters' motivation. Negative events such as being discovered or fired upon will decrease a character's motivation. Positive events such as taking cover or completing an objective will increase a character's motivation. If Alona runs out of motivation, the game is over. If any other character runs out of motivation, they will attempt to flee the confrontation and become vulnerable to deadly attacks. You get to decide their fate. Cloak battery 4.
Thank you.
There.
Okay, so right click to open the action wheel and on the unit and hit end turn.
Leader, I think somebody's sneaking around here.
Get a visual confirmation. Don't waste my time.
Copy that, sir.
Can't forget my cloak.
Alright, right click the action wheel and select cloak.
Here goes.
Get over to here. Oh, and then over to there.
Area cleared. Nothing to report.
I really need to get out of here.
Alright, right click again, activate our cloak, sneak past the bolt
I'm
undetected.
making a run for it.
Area cleared.
Return to squad.
That was all too close.
What in the name of...
Young lady, you better have a very good reason for sneaking around here, all invisible.
Maybe she's the one who's been stirring up this whole 1-4 swarm.
I don't seem too taken aback by the fact that I was just invisible. Like, huh, she was invisible. We've never seen anything like this before, but yet we're not very, you know, nonplussed about it. I'm just taking my new cloak out for test run. Frankly, that's any business. Just taking my new cloak out for test run.
I'm just taking my new cloak out for a test run.
Test run? Haven't heard that one before.
And you're saying it has nothing to do with this whole boat situation?
What bolt situation?
What bolt situation?
She couldn't have missed it.
Indeed. You must have passed right through it just now.
Well, then the test must have been a success.
Well, then the test must have been a success.
What would you be doing with a cloak in the first place? I'm quite sure that type of technology requires a license.
Well, I'm a scientist. It's part of my work.
Well, I am a scientist. It's part of my work.
Wait. Are you that Willona?
Oh, aye, that's right. So sorry, dear. Well, don't let us distract you from the important work you're doing.
Well, thank you.
I say we still report her. Better safe than sorry.
Let's think about this for a second.
Huh.
Implicating Minister Wilde's daughter. That could have consequences.
When you put it that way.
Yeah, when you put it that way. Call elevator.
Door closing. Please stand clear. Now leaving for lobby 15.
Just bring Willona to me.
Another scrambled frequency. Should be able to clear it up.
Alright, another remote hack. On the old comm system. It's down that way. More down this way now.
You actually went ahead and grounded her.
It's not like that. She doesn't... understand the
Colder.
danger she's in. Do you read
Minister. What is it?
Willona is locked in her apartment.
There it is. I was a lot closer to it than I thought it was.
Go pick her up. Let's get this all over with.
I'll handle it.
And please, be careful.
Are you trying to imply I'm reckless?
Just bring Willona to me safely.
Whatever you say, Minister.
Call ended.
They don't seem to know I've left my apartment. At least not yet.
Oh, here they come.
I hate this place already.
We should finish up here quickly.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Looks like my escort's here.
Apparently everyone loves lycra bodysuits in the future. Well, that's going to complicate things, isn't it? There's one on either side we have to unlock again. Or at least one. I have to at least get one of them unlocked.
They closed off the main entrance. Now I'll have to get to the gate controls.
Move your pointer to the edge of the screen. Click on the camera. Arrows in the camera rotator to rotate the camera. Or use WASD as it is. This has some batteries in it. So I feel like we can at least come up here. Although, is this water? Seems like that's water, maybe?
Caution, Willona. Wet floor.
Go. Alright, yellow tiles indicate areas that will trigger enemy suspicion. Red tiles will instantly alert the enemy to your presence. Okay, well, let's get these batteries first.
Could be useful.
I wonder if they can see over here or not. Well, they would be able to walk though, right? Well, let's just see something here. Let me see if I can... swap this way a little bit. Let's see if I can get over to there. And then over to there. Yeah, it seems like a place.
Let's stay on the lookout.
How far are they going to walk, though? That remains the question. Another bot over there with some batteries. I keep walking down this way, probably, I would imagine. I can probably stay on this other side here and not be seen. Let me just, can't save either, can you? Alright, well, let's go this way. Alright, I can go as far as up there. I guess we'll do that. What are the odds that she's gonna walk that way. It's probably pretty good that she's gonna walk that way, right? Let's go here for a minute. Nope, she walked a different way.
I think we've got company. Wings, search your flanks.
Copy that. Yes, Arbiter.
I've got to stay out of sight.
Yeah, well,
There she is,
you know,
target in sight.
They know I'm here.
it was like either they were gonna walk up this way or walk the other way.
Well, look who's decided to show. I thought you promised to stay put, Willona.
Confrontation, huh?
Let's not beat around the bush here.
What are you doing, Arbiter?
I'm just having some fun. Lighten up.
Okay. Let's cloak. And over this way. And then over that way. Hacking and encounters. Encounters Willona can use her remote hack ability on computer terminals to trigger events in the battlefield. Move to a terminal, interact with it to initiate the hack. Every hacking node requires spending an action point.
See you soon. Is she behind here?
Okay, if I come over here now, I can't quite make it there yet. Come over here. I'll walk all the way over there and look.
There. Much better. Cheerio.
Okay, so gate terminal. Open gate west. I think I'm going this way. Open gate east, right? Yeah. Crying out loud.
Oops.
We're crying out loud. Try that again. Go, just about made it.
Target located.
Now would you look at that? Willona outsmarted us all. Or maybe here.
Alright, well, we're going to activate our cloak. And we're going to try to get as far away from here as we can. Which isn't going to be very far, apparently. Let's do it.
She's on the move.
Well, it was in my way.
Okay. Get that cloak up again.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, there I was. Let's get over here and hide. Can't quite make it to the blue diamonds yet.
Oh, I just love hide and seek. Be gone.
This chick's just wrecking the place. What did that place ever do to you?
Oh, calm down, Willona. We were just playing around, having some fun.
Right, a roadblock. That cab looks like my only option.
Attention, sir. This street has been sealed off.
But I always park here. What about that fancy car then? That above the law?
I repeat, remove your vehicle.
At least let me finish my smoke.
This is your final warning. Remove your vehicle, or we'll have it removed.
Fine, fine. I'll get out of your way. Fucking boltheads. Always up my ass. The fuck? What now?
I can hack this to get it started.
Alright, remote hack. I thought you were just going to let him drive her out of there. I can go either way I want. That one's secure level 3. This one is less. Oh, okay. Go through the firewall, I guess. Why is this so... What is going on with this thing that's so messed up here? There we go. That. And that. There we go. Alright, this one. Bam. Done and done.
Blick's taxi. There in a flash.
There. Got it. Just half an hour until I'm supposed to meet with Luca.
Alright, speaker system navigator. Why would I care about the speaker system? I don't know. Northern Trench, start navigation.
Location in Northern Trench confirmed. Marked on navigator.
Alright, speaker system.
This gives me an idea.
Vehicle has been confiscated. Autopilot activated. This vehicle has been confiscated.
This vehicle has been confiscated.
Come on now, officer. Just let me in. I'll move it myself.
Can't believe he bought that.
Drive. Achievement unlocked. Confiscated cab.
Confiscate my cab. It's my whole livelihood.
That was too close. I've been drawing
Got
too
a
much
bolter
attention.
bobblehead there. And that's a proper bobblehead.
Autopilot activated.
Okay. Glove compartment. Anything in here? Ooh. Security badge.
Looks like the driver works 2 jobs.
Detective detail.
So the driver's name is Brenner. Why does Brenner have ammunition?
Working 2 jobs. We got an achievement.
Not a pleasant thought.
Alright, take that handgun ammo. Radio. The meltdown.
I shouldn't get distracted.
Let's see. Channel up. Cluster cast. 1 radio. This is somebody talking on that one. Alright, we'll do the cluster cast, I guess.
Incoming call from Mother.
Should we actually take this, or should we just tell her to buzz off?
Getting on Mother's bad side was the last thing I needed tonight.
Willona, I've just been told you've left the stem. You need to turn around and come back this instant.
Just out for a stroll in point 7. Needed to stretch my legs.
I'm just out for a stroll. In point 7. Needed to stretch my legs.
Are you lying to me right now, Willona? Because if you are, I will be deeply disappointed.
Call ended.
No, not this time, Mother. I've had enough of you for one night.
New message from Mother.
Okay.
I clearly cannot trust you any longer. I'm not letting this go. This is far from over.
Yeah, let's look at the bobblehead.
Out of order. Very funny.
Out of order.
One too many, if you ask me.
Contact Luca, navigator. They have me going in the glove compartment again for some reason. Okay, well, let's contact Luca.
Calling Luca Turner. Error. Unable to establish connection.
Luke did mention that the trench is almost completely cut off. Guess that's a sign he made it there, at least. I just hope it's been working out on Luke's end.
Nearing location. Northern Trench. Please confirm scan for possible landing locations on Navigator.
Okay.
Okay, this should be the location. Luke mentioned he got hold of a boat. He's probably down there already, waiting.
Why is she
Just
whispering?
need to find somewhere to land.
Multiple potential landing spots detected. Please make your selection and proceed to landing.
Okay. West or east? I guess we'll go east.
Okay. Visiting hours are over. Go back to your side of the asylum, you fucking freeloaders. Go on. Scram!
Shh! You're waking up my child.
Ah!
Oh, you would make a horrible parent.
Why can't I have some peace and quiet for once? Hey! Hey! The fuck, lady? What exactly do you think you're doing?
Trying to reach my friend over at the docks.
I'm trying to reach my friend over at the docks.
That's cute. You're on the wrong side, lady. Boatyard's the only way through.
Couldn't find a parking spot over there.
Couldn't find a parking spot over there.
This isn't some fancy car park, lady. There's a good reason we call this side of the docks the fucking asylum.
No curse words in front of my child.
Give it a rest with that fake fucking baby.
You're the big fake.
See what I mean? This place is filled with complete nutcases. Makes me feel like I'm the damn custodian or something.
Big-hearted of you to look after the less fortunate.
Big-hearted of you to look after the less fortunate.
I think I've always had that sense of responsibility, actually. Standing up for the weak, lending them a helping hand.
Alright, we're into topics now.
I take it you haven't always lived like this.
I used to be a cop. You know, before the whole One Force initiative. I even took part in that fucking ACE program, if you ever heard of it. It was one of Supra's big strokes of genius. The best of the best were gonna be chosen. I wasn't. Before we knew it, almost all of us had been replaced.
So how did you end up here?
Well, the city changed. Got more and more greedy. I kept putting my trust in the wrong people, and they kept taking things away from me. One day, only thing remaining was this broken old place. I figured I'd fit right in.
Either way, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave the car here.
Right, afraid, huh? Then what would I get for keeping an eye on your car?
You can have the car.
Bullshit. Are you trying to play me in some way? You're actually giving me your car.
I'm giving you somebody else's car.
I simply don't need it anymore.
Right. Well, if this comes back to bite me in any way, I'm gonna hold you accountable, lady.
You're right. Thank you, you're a lifesaver.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah. Big-hearted, right? Tell you what. Just leave the car with me, and I'll make sure to take good care of it.
Great. Let me unlock it for you.
Great. Let me unlock it for you.
Would you look at that? Well, you run along now.
Hey, you go have a nice joyride in my stolen taxi. Let's see. Northern Trench Asylum.
Fucking boltheads, what are you gonna pretend I did this time, huh?
Of course I would.
Excuse to make me miserable now.
You floaters
Listen in.
hijacking power from the reeds.
Whatever, man. Fuck you.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't go on that side, because there's a...
What are they doing to him?
Hey, I'm complying, man. Just put the gun down. I'm not...
That's just horrible.
What are the bolts doing to these people?
What are the bolts doing to these people?
It's a good thing I didn't land on that other side then, huh? I made a 50-50 shot and I actually landed on the correct thing. Actually did the right thing for a change. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Ruins.
Half of the building is missing. Seems to have collapsed.
Right. Right. Anything else going on around here? You're late for suffer?
What's that supposed to mean?
Instead of you're late for supper, you're late for suffer, huh? Uh-oh. Someone with a head on a stick over there. Well, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? Do we have to go apartment door?
Is he wearing a doll's head?
No! We don't need you! We're doing fine! But maybe she's my mom.
She's not.
I'm lovely.
I don't want to go that way. Can we go a different way?
What have I gotten myself into?
Just go to your room.
All right, let's find another way to go. If we can, like, just climb down or something. Like, there's steps right there, but they're blocked, which is a little bit of a pain. I guess I gotta go that way where that doll is, huh? Well, here comes nothing.
Somebody's taunting me.
Spear
what is
doll.
up with all these dolls?
Chopped up doll.
Dolls everywhere.
Yep. Dolls everywhere.
Hey,
Man.
you there?
Loudmouth and Whispering
Yeah,
Man.
that's right, you. Hey, Supran, I'm talking to you. We're all just floaters to you, aren't we?
What accent is that? Floaters? What's a floater?
Floaters? What's a floater?
Don't pretend like you don't know. We've got quite a few unflattering names for you, Suprans, as well.
Okay, I'd rather not hear them.
I'd rather not hear them.
Well, you better get used to some name calling around this block.
Yeah, talking to these people is worthless. Okay. Down we go. And in that way? Is there anything over here? I'm gonna guess no. Alright, what's in this door?
Hands where I can see them.
Jeez Louise.
Careful where you point that thing.
Break the law, and you get electrocuted.
Whatever you say, officer.
Whatever you say, officer.
That's right.
Why are you wearing a bolt helmet?
Part of the standard issue Bolt uniform.
And where's the rest of the uniform?
And where's the rest of the uniform then?
I was supposed to get it. I deserved to have it, but then they took it from me. The helmet beeps at me. What does it beep? What did I ever do to it? Enough with the questions, civilian.
Happen to have any bolt supplies to spare?
You don't happen to have any bolt supplies to spare?
Handing over one force equipment to civilians, that goes against all protocol. We are experiencing technical difficulties with the equipment anyway. Oh, the noise. Beep, beep, beep.
Have you tried beeping those? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Beeping noise? Well, have you tried turning it off and on again?
It doesn't turn off. Ever. That's the problem.
I could try hacking it.
Actually, I could try hacking the helmet for you. To get rid of that noise?
Tampering with important one-force apparatus, that's simply... Yes, please do.
Yes, please do. I got an achievement, tech support. Yep, that is my lot in life here. Hardware access. Insert exploit or hardware access. This is the harder one. This is the slightly easier route, but longer route. Yeah, screw it. Do the slightly easier route. Okay, we'll go like this. Like this. Like that. Can I not get this to... Really, game? You're gonna do that to me? You're gonna do that to me, game?
The beeping is getting more intense.
Shut up. Shut up. Master's at work here. Let's leave the master be. Go.
There we go.
Alright. Firewall. Ugh, I hate these. I hate these so much. Okay, that. Go like that. That. Okay. Bam.
Nailed
there we go. Alright, terminate audio process. Oh, I gotta do this audio there. Alright, where's it coming from? That side.
Secure lockdown initiated. Unauthorized access. Secure
Hold her
lockdown
again.
initiated. Unauthorized access.
There it is.
That should do it.
Wow. This is... Oh. Thank you for this excellent expertise and your contribution to the Force, ma'am. This is great. I'm making you an official member of the One Force. You are now a One Force Bolt Superintendent, Chief Inspector, Assistant, Second Technician. Congratulations. Here's your official One Force equipment.
Oh, battery. Nice. Cool. Affirmative, sir.
Affirmative, sir.
Now, go out there and make a difference.
I'm sure these batteries fit my cloak.
Okay, can we walk past here now? I'm in the ranks. A lever mechanism.
That's interesting.
What does that do? I don't know if I should pull it. Just some random lever. It's like, you want to pull me? You know you want to pull me. Oh, I bet it turns off the water wheel or something. Cables.
That sure doesn't look like safe cable management.
It's the only thing I can do, though. Guess we'll pull it.
You're securing the perimeter. Good thinking, partner.
Was it good thinking? Was it, though? So, now what? So I've been in here. Do I have to go outside now? Was there another place to go? Now that I've done that?
There's Luke, waiting.
Use the brace comm, I guess.
Luke, I've arrived at the docks. Only the wrong side. Could you come pick me up? No signal. Hey, Luke! Over here!
Stop bothering civilized trenchers, Loka. I'll only tell you once.
Okay.
Please, be reasonable here.
You're the one screaming at random people.
Well, that didn't work. I'll just have to handle it myself.
Okay. Gatekeeper there, a car in the water. Water wheel. It's not spinning anymore.
Looks like they're salvaging cars from the flooded streets below.
Okay.
I need to get across.
Of course you do. You and all the other crazies.
I don't belong here. Can't you tell I'm Superman?
I don't belong here. Can't you tell I'm Supran?
Duly noted. Adding a wannabe Supran to the bunch.
Have you even seen me before?
Have you ever even seen me here before?
You can't expect me to keep track of all the locos. If you've ended up on that side of the bridge, it's probably because you belong there.
Or, because I parked there.
There was really nowhere else for me to park my car.
Park your car? You have a pretend car now as well, Supran.
Oh, there goes another in.
Is that what I think it is? Seriously? Another dead bolt? Please don't tell me we're responsible for that.
Okay, she's gone for a second at least. Now, there must be some other way to get across.
Perhaps the floating car?
Maybe I can make use of that car somehow.
Things aren't bad enough already.
What if I hook the chain to the wheel?
Right, okay, chain.
Here we go.
Off into the water? You should expect revenge.
I gotta go flip that switch again.
All hooked up. Just need to get the wheel turning again.
Alright, well, we get that wheel turning again.
I got your 6.
Jesus, he likes to jump at you every time, doesn't he?
Are there any crimes over there I should know about?
Well, there's about to be one, possibly.
Perfect. There's my bridge.
Alright, let's get over there then. I'm assuming it'll just wait for me. This is that whole time.
Can't have her see me cross. Time for the cloak.
Luckily, we have an extra cloak battery.
What is going on here? That better not be you, Supran. Hey, locos. I'm warning you people.
Bridge over troubled water, and we get a fisherman here.
Don't get any ideas, you hear?
Catching anything?
Catching anything?
I sure can. All the fucking time.
Doesn't the infertility affect fish as well? Any recently?
Any recently?
Actually, I kinda mind when, but my memory's a wee bit fuzzy nowadays.
The random accents are interesting. Like a mishmash of everything. There's that view.
The temple sure doesn't look like the most hospitable place. Hope everything else is just an urban legend.
Okay. Over here, there's another water
Looks
wheel.
like this wheel actually helps to power the building.
Good.
Okay.
Confirmation.
We need to shut the power off for any reason.
Feels like they're everywhere tonight.
Knew you'd say that. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, Will. Over here.
And here's Luca. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you, Luke.
You too, Will. How do you, like our ride for the evening?
Looks almost as tired as we do.
It looks almost as tired as we do.
Huh. And this night has barely started. The boat has taken a few beatings for sure, but,
Should at least carry us the short stretch over to the temple.
Should? That's comforting.
Should? That's comforting.
Worst case scenario, we'll just swim the last stretch.
You do know trench water is badly contaminated, right?
Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Will.
Alright, we should get going.
We should get going, Luke.
Yeah, let's get this show on the, well, water. Next up, the temple. Hold on to something. It's good to have you on board. I was actually worried you wouldn't show up.
Task force was sent to fetch me. Had to shake them off.
A task force was sent to fetch me. I had to shake them off.
Wow. That's some Greek-level family drama. I'm really glad you made it through.
All in the same night as the infrared operation. Could that be a coincidence?
Either way, there's no turning back at this point. Can't just leave the child to her fate.
Okay. You sure they'll show up to help us?
So, you are sure the infrareds will show up to help us?
Yeah, I just spoke to my contact. I got confirmation they'll pick us up when we return to the trench.
Alright, good to hear.
Good to hear.
It'll all work out, one way or another. Trust me.
Achievement unlocked. Everybody
There
gets a
it is.
car.
Our stop. The
Thank you,
creepy old
Oprah.
Temple. Oh, one last thing before we continue. In case things take a turn for the worse, I figured you'd need some kind of protection. I got this with the boat. Part of the shady deal.
Trencher handgun, an unregistered common trencher firearm modified to pack quail punch. Good thing I have some bullets for it. Alright, good thinking.
Good thinking, Luke. I appreciate it.
You know I've got your back, bro. What the
Don't go in there. He can hear us. And you. You. He's coming for you.
What? What do you... Who's coming for me?
You know who. You know very well what you've done.
Crazies. The trench sure is full of them.
Yeah, they're never quite crazy when they come at you from the shadows like that. They're usually plants. Alright, friends. Man, I like this. So it's more point and click than it was novel, actually, but that's good. So we're gonna stop right here so I don't give too much away. You know, you're gonna have to go take a look at it yourselves, and maybe someday I'll play through it myself and do a let's play of it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm enjoying it. I like the setting. I like the writing is good so far, and I know I missed a few things along the way there that I probably could have talked to a bunch of people and all that stuff, but you know, it's cool. I like what's going on here. I really do like this. It's giving me a lot of the sort of like the old school point and click vibes, but with, you know, a decent story and no sort of moon logic things. Although I'll tell you what, those mini games, those little puzzles, ooh boy, some of them are giving me a run for my money. But that's good. I mean, it's like super different. Like I've never played little mini games like that before in a game. You know, usually a lot of times you'll see like everybody kind of copies of everybody else. But these are like completely unique and different. Yeah, and then having the turn-based, you know, tactical thing when you're in combat mode kind of thing. very interesting as well. The only thing I would say about that is it felt a little bit cheap that they saw me, because it was like, which way were they going to walk? But I guess it comes down to just a 50-50 chance. That's what you just get what you get. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm really, I like this. I like this a lot. This, my friends, has been Reign of Reflections Chapter 1. It is by Lion Bite Games, and it's currently fully released out on Steam for $19 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.